Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Elise. I am a freelance person that's living in Japan. Today's travel vlog is going to be a bit of a different style because I recorded the video so long ago. I figured it might be easier to follow if I have like this video here of me talking about what I'm doing in the actual video, because some parts take a lot of explaining. So yeah, I hope you like this style of video. I'm just using my phone for this with some filters on like snow. This one's supposed to make fireworks happen. Obviously I can't do this finger sign right. Anyway, on to the video. So in this vlog, I was actually in Kyoto for work. I'm doing like freelance writing stuff for inbound tourism. So we had to work on signs in English, and in order to understand the signs for the sites better, we had to actually visit the sites in person, talk to the people running them, and then we would write the like guide text or website text. So first we visited the monkey park in Arashiyama, which is in Kyoto. The monkey park is not at the top of Arashiyama mountain, which Yama means mountain, so I'm actually saying Arashi mountain anyway. As you can see here, the monkeys just roam around. This is the only area where you can actually kind of interact with the monkeys, but you can't touch them. Do not touch the monkeys. You have to stay at least like 1 meter or 2 meters away. It's not like a petting zoo. You cannot just walk up and pet the monkeys. But you can give them food in this room here that's next to that outdoor area. Put the peanut on the ledge and they will take it like that guy did, not like the other guy did. And that's kind of the only way you can interact with them. But it was fun. At the base of the mountain, there's this tiny shrine that's connected to a larger shrine in the area. But I think the best part about the park is just walking up a mountain. Though it takes 20 minutes, you can walk by like lots of waterfalls and stuff. It's really nice. So then we got lunch, some ice cream, some noodles, I think. Then we went to this temple, which is Kengonji, or it might be Kegonji. I think it's Kegonji. Also known as Suzumushi Dera, which is crickets. Suzumushi means cricket. The temple, people that run the temple, the monks, raise crickets so that you can listen to the crickets crying all year round. But you can only listen to the crickets if you go and listen to a Buddhist sermon. So you have to go inside the temple and listen to the sermon. The sermon's only conducted in Japanese, and they really kind of only want people to come for the sermons. They're actually quite religious. So I can't really recommend this temple unless you speak Japanese. But the sermon was really funny. I want you to do the thing. It's not doing the thing. There it is. See? Little Hanabi. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Anyway, to the next temple. Next is Jizo-in, which is near Suzumushi Temple. In Japanese, it's known as the bamboo temple because it had lots of bamboo that lined the floor, the road of the entrance. Unfortunately, I think during the typhoon last year or the year before, they lost a lot of the bamboo, like they were just blown down. So the owner's been trying to replant bamboo, but then the deer and the wild boars and the monkeys have been coming down from the mountain to eat all of her tiny bamboo that she's been planting. So she's having a really hard time, but she would love to have visitors. So if you're ever in the Kyoto area, the Arashiyama part, which is a little bit further north of the city, a little bit of an extra ride. If you're in Kyoto, I recommend going to see her bamboo. She still has some, as I showed in the video. And you can get better pictures than you would at the other bamboo forest in Arashiyama, which I don't know what it's called, but come here instead. You can also enter the abbot's chamber, which is where the monks traditionally meditated and stuff. It was just renovated, I want to say a year or two ago. Yeah, you can like sit in there, you can meditate while you stare at the garden. She used to serve tea, but Corona times can't do that. At the end of the day, we went back for dinner in Kyoto City, and this is the stuff in my hotel. Kind of retro looking. I've never seen a kettle that looks like this. Next we went to the hozugawa kudari, which is traditional transportation that was used starting from like the year 700 or something. Obviously not with plastic boats like this, but with wooden boats. Now they don't transport goods down the river, but you can still ride the boat, take the same route down the river. Unfortunately for us, we did not get to ride down the river because the water current is too fast. Current's too fast, they will cancel the trip. Instead, we just kind of rode around inside this little area where they store the boats, and they let us try rowing the boats. I'm actually planning to go back either in the fall or the winter to ride down the river because it does look like fun. The last day started at Hozugawa. After Hozugawa, we went back to Arashiyama. So the entrance to take Hozugawa is a couple hours train ride away from Kyoto, maybe like an hour train ride away from Kyoto. This is the river where we would have gotten off from the boats and then just gone to the temple. It was a nice walk, you know, waterfalls. I love a good waterfall. Yes, I recorded the rest of this video in black and white because I thought I was doing a thing. It does have a different vibe, so I don't hate it, but my attempt to do something I believe failed. Oh well, there aren't many videos with Kyoto in black and white maybe, so enjoy that. Here's the giant bell at the temple, which is called Daihikaku Senkoji Temple. Of course, anyone can ring the bell. Most temples will say that anyone can ring the bell, though some temples will ask you not to ring the bell. Depends on the temple. This temple is also on top of a mountain. It's about a 10-minute walk up, and it was very recently renovated because for many years it was not cared for, but the new monk that runs the temple is super nice and is very interested in spreading Buddhism. So if you're interested in learning about Buddhism, I would actually highly recommend this temple because he could probably talk your ear off about all the Buddhist concepts you would want to hear about. The last temple stop on our visit is Horinji, which is not far from where Senkoji is, another temple. Horinji is the Shingon sect. I guess the main characteristic of the Shingon sect is that they do keep a lot of shrines on the temple ground. According to the monk that talked to us at Horinji, before, I want to say the Meiji Restoration and before the government started sticking their fingers in everything, Shintoism and Buddhism were kind of just mixed in many different ways, but then the government wanted to establish a national religion, which is Shinto. So they were like, okay, you can't have these two mixing anymore because Buddhism is Chinese and it's not Japanese, it's not native to our country, so you can't have them mix up. Can't do that. So they made them separate different practices between Buddhism and Shintoism. But even so, there are still many temples that have shrines on them, shrines to Shinto gods. This temple originally had a lot more Shinto influences mixed in. It still does have several actually small shrines on the ground. They do practice like some things that are considered more like shrine celebrations, like a coming of age ceremony. Like at Shinto shrines, you have Shichigo-san, which is 3, 5, 7, which is a celebration for children at the ages 3, 5, and 7, where they go to the shrine to pray for good health. Here they have a coming of age ceremony when you become 13 and you pray for wisdom. So that's an example of how Buddhism and Shintoism were like best friends for a really long time. This temple is also really famous for being visited by a lot of tech company presidents because it has a shrine for the god of electricity. You can buy a omamori, which is a charm that has an SD card. So that's pretty cool. I did not buy that. So yeah, that's all of my footage from my trip in Kyoto. It was pretty short and I actually didn't take a whole lot of video. These kind of like retro looking things is just video I took while walking around. I think I was in Kawaramachi. I know nothing about Kyoto City, so that's me trying to grow, trying to learn more. But yeah, I hope you like this style of vlog. I will probably keep doing it this way because I have so many old vlogs to go through and I don't like just adding the voice. I feel like it's not as much fun as like seeing someone's face and seeing their expressions and being like, oh crap, I remember doing that. That was so cool. Or like, that was not so cool. I don't recommend it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to do it this way. This way feels good. This way feels like it's easier to continue than all the other ways that I was doing where I basically got bored and did not want to do it again. So that's why I stopped. I keep starting and stopping because I keep getting bored. But this is pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. And I will see you in the next vlog, which is coming actually really soon because I just recorded a painting and I will be sharing it. So the next one will be artsy. Yay! Okay, bye.